We planned a quick, easy weekend trip to San Francisco, just a chill getaway. We booked our flight, packed our bags, and made our way to the airport with dreams of sourdough and foggy bridge selfies. But Frontier had other plans for us. Just wait for it.
Now we're starting the tradition, waiting at the airport for our flight, and of course, the tradition is to have a drink.
Aw, look at how chill and happy we were about our airport beer tradition. So oblivious.
Well, the flight was supposed to be at 5:30 and it's delayed. Yeah. So, we're gonna keep drinking.
1 hour later. You know, like SpongeBob.
Alright, funny story. Our flight got canceled. So we decided to drive to San Francisco instead. So welcome to our San Francisco road trip.
Yeah, we're going to San Francisco.
We are not taking no for an answer. Yep. So that's what we're doing. It is 6:30 p.m. So we're gonna drive a little bit now and then stop somewhere and then drive a little bit. But we'll be there.
Full disclaimer, I promise we only had one drink and it was hours before. We are responsible adults, most of the time. It was my first time booking a flight with Frontier, but I should have known. A canceled flight with no explanation and a $100 voucher that I would never use it. Also, the only flight to San Francisco leaving the same day was over $500. Sorry, I'm just a little bitter. We stopped at Plant Power and got some food for the road. Please don't mind my hippo way of devouring. At this point, I thought I'll be in San Francisco eating some Chinese.
We are 4 hours away, but we got tired because we're old. So we're stopping to sleep for a few hours and then get on the I can't believe this. Because we want to be in San Francisco regardless.
Also been up since 5 a.m.
There's that too. But we got a cheap hotel, a Motel 6 actually, for $40. So it's not too bad. It's in the Angeles National Forest. Angels National Forest? Something like that. Anyway, it's not bad. It's right on the side of the road. Oh well.
Good morning. We're getting on the road now. And we have like 5-hour drive to get there. Oh, inconvenience. I mean, we should have been there already. So, oh well.
We made it to San Francisco. Finally, it is about 10 a.m. And it was a long drive. But we made it, and we're here, and we're going to explore.
We checked into the Hyatt Hostel in downtown San Francisco. It's in this beautiful historic building that kind of looks like it could be haunted, but in a charming Wes Anderson kind of way. We booked a private room and it was perfect. Comfy bed, clean bathroom, none of that terrifying group dorm energy. I mean, we're kind of old for dorms anyway. If you're on a budget but want a good experience, this place is great. After dropping our stuff, we headed to Chinatown. It's the largest Chinatown outside of Asia and the oldest in North America. The streets are filled with red lanterns, dragons curled across rooftops, and shops selling everything from dry herbs to lucky cats. We stopped at this cute place to eat, and it kind of felt like going to a grandma's house. Such a cozy spot, and the smell was incredible. It took a while to pick something to eat. They have so many options. I swear those things on my plate are mushrooms, not slugs. I know they look funny, but they are mushrooms. I always get surprised how interesting nature can be. And check out Tony having a chopstick battle with the mushroom. I guess the mushroom one. Next, we made our way to the Painted Ladies. But of course, I filmed a lot of houses on the way because they all look incredible. And so many murals, seriously, how is there so much paint in the city? But the Painted Ladies, yeah, you've definitely seen them, even if you don't know it. They're the pastel color Victorian houses lined up in front of the city skyline. They're featured in the Full House TV show from the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. And fun fact, they are nicknamed the Postcard Row, and yes, they look exactly like a postcard. It's one of those spots that's way more impressive in person. And also the uphill walk to get here, whew, that was a cardio for the day. We are going to take the Waymo, the self-driving car. I'm super excited. It's gonna be we called the Waymo to get around, and no, there is no driver. Super weird. Have you ever seen someone so excited to get in a car?
Hello from Waymo. As we get going, just give us 1 minute to cover a few riding tips. This experience may feel futuristic, but the need to buckle up is the same as always. So keep your seatbelt fastened, please. If you're traveling with little ones.
Do I make small talk? Even though it's a little weird, the ride is surprisingly smooth. Better than a lot of drivers. And kind of cool. Like being chauffeured by a Wally or something. And you can pick your own music. And then we had to see the Golden Gate Bridge. Spoiler, it's not golden, it's orange, which seems like it was painted with crayons, but is actually meant to make it visible through the fog. You know, Carl. It's 1.7 miles and opened in 1937. It was the longest and tallest suspension bridge in the world at that time. And there I am posing for it. And of course, I am a sucker for public transportation. We took all of it in San Francisco, the bus, the metro, and the cute streetcar. Next was Alcatraz. We got the night tour. So, do you think the Alcatraz tour is gonna be spooky?
I think it might be a little bit, depending on how dark it is.
I mean, we're supposed to go inside the jail cells, and it's supposed to be kind of creepy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be creepy.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't spooky. We took a ferry across the bay to the island. The views of the city from the boat, unreal. But once you dock and step onto Alcatraz, the whole mood shifts.
There's dinner in the yard, out behind the cars. Tonight we're gonna do.
I think the scariest part about Alcatraz is the hill to go up to look at it. So
I will make the things.
This was once the most feared prison in the United States. Al Capone served time here, so did Machine Gun Kelly, not the rapper, duh, and the Birdman of Alcatraz.
A sweet potato pie, no flimsy paper plate. Baby, I don't think it gets much better. There isn't much to keep. We lay down and fall asleep.
The cells are tiny, cold, claustrophobic, ugh. In the audio tour, it's actually narrated by actual former inmates and guards.
I still keep with me in little memories. The ones that stick around are the most bittersweet. I know it's getting late. The night is full of such mistakes. I was hoping that you might want to talk to me. Card table outside, still sitting there. It's been so long, barely holds together. You can't really
And we
say
saw and heard the infamous closing of the cells. The next morning, we wandered through Haight-Ashbury, the hippie capital of the 1960s. Back in the day, this was the home of Janis Joplin, the Grateful Dead, and the whole psychedelic movement. Today, it's still funky, it's still artsy. You'll find thrift stores packed with leather fringed jackets, tie-dye shirts, and crystals charged under the full moon. You know, the whole thing. We had a very tight weekend since we missed a whole evening of our trip. Thanks, Frontier. So we got here too early and everything was still closed. Next time, I definitely want to check out the thrift stores. We then took another bus and ended up in the Castro, the historic LGBTQ+ neighborhood. Rainbow flags line every street. It's one of the first places in the United States where the LGBTQ+ community was able to live openly and proudly. Harvey Milk had his camera shop here. He became the first openly elected official in California. This is a neighborhood full of love, history, and joy. You can feel it in the murals, the cafes, and even the crosswalks painted in rainbow stripes. We ended our last day here taking the metro back to the hostel. Bittersweet. Look at this cute dog in a bag. This trip didn't go how we imagined. It was short, it was chaotic, spontaneous, kind of exhausting, but kind of perfect. San Francisco is messy and magical. A little foggy, windy, a little weird, and full of stories. Some painful, some joyful, all worth hearing. Our experience in San Francisco was amazing, and the city has become one of my top 3 favorite cities in the country. And as we drive back home, sleep deprived and full of memories, we agreed that we'll do it all over again. Flight cancellation and all, it was worth every second. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.